Right, let's give her a try. I'm an idiot. What a plank. Puddles everywhere. Windy like today. Look at that, look. Isn't that beautiful? so much easier. I wish I'd had the money to do this before. I'm not sure if it's going to rain today, but we'll find out, won't we? Still get a little bit of a workout, but it's a pleasant amount. Not like I'm gonna, it's not like I'm gonna expire soon amount of exercise. Oh, it's bumpy. Awesome. I quite get used to this. It's like being on the end of a road drill. Right, I think I'm going to take a left here. Haven't been down here for a while. Downhill anyways, and just roll. I'm not sure my tyres are going to last long. I've got a new cheap like MTB helmet, well it's a motocross one actually, because I'm used to wearing bike helmets. It's the cheapest one there was on Amazon. And it is 22.06 approved, but yeah, there's no way in hell I'd ever wear it on a motorcycle. It's like bimbling around here at 15 miles an hour, but no way. I'm actually embarrassed to put it beside my HJC. Hills. I need more assistance because I'm lazy. I'm not really, I'm just a bit unfit because I've been unwell. And I'm still unwell, but I'm trying to make the most of it. Because I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, nor does anyone, so do it while you can. Buzzards. Millions of them here. Oh, this is fun. I think there's been cars up here. They shouldn't have been because they're not allowed, but which is why all those ruts up here. It always happens in holiday season. It isn't fair. I think I'd better check I'm going the right way, because I think I'm meant to be over there. I think I took the wrong turn and back down there. Could be wrong, because I'm doing it from memory and it's been like 3 years. I bet there's no signal. Nope, I'm going the right way. My memory's fine after all, which is really surprising. Oh well. These cheap gloves, but they'll do. For these Octagon grips. The gloves were cheaper than the grips, so I got gloves instead. I haven't got money to burn. as this way. We'll find out, won't we? Doesn't really matter on any bike, does it? I can get a wee bit lost and not worry about it. So I get to enjoy all the scenery. This doesn't look familiar, I have to say. Let me check. Another day where I take loads of wrong turnings, eh? Gloves on, gloves off. No, wrong turn. I'm going to a dead end, look. This little burn here is that one there, look. There is a lock there, but not the one I want to go to. I think that's DC? No, I don't know. I'll look on the map later. So can I not walk and I have loads of time? Gosh, a wee bit heavier to move the back end round compared to normal. Not overly hard, just to wear the weight. That rock, like, cool, goes right down to here. I'm using pedal assist 1 and 2 because I don't need any more. On the flat bits I'm fine. It's just when you get a wee gradient. And as you know, there's no such thing as a wee gradient in Scotland. There's either flat or hill. No in between. That magnificent view, look. That's the Windsor Kells. And at the end there, that's the big hill I was up the other day. It's not really a hill, it's a mountain. But we call them hills. Plenty of grip, which is good. These tyres are not bad. I wouldn't like to use them on the road. They'd probably won't be very good in corners. The tread blocks would be squirming all over the place. Yeah, it's definitely giving me a workout, but Not that I'm knackered, I'm here already. What the hell? I didn't expect to be here already. When I'm hiking, it takes about 4 hours. Oh well, it gives you plenty of time to explore then, doesn't it? Just check nothing's moved. Right, and it all looks fine, doesn't it? Right. I'm gonna have a quick drink and then have a quick drink here, and then I'm gonna explore a bit further. As I got to the end of this bit of the trail already. I'm just going to walk up this hill a bit because there's a lock that I'm going to show you. It's got a very funny name. There is a trail here, but it's a bit overgrown because not many people come out here now. There's the hanging rock, but it's just balanced there. Amazing. Probably weighs, I bet that's a good 50 tons, don't they? Right, let's see if we can walk up a little bit so I can show you this lock. That's basically where I come from. So it's Craig Lee, and that's the wee hill of Craig Mullock. The lock, Lockdown is just sort of there basically. And that's the hill that I nearly got up about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was trying to work out whether I could still climb hills or not, which I can, but slowly. I lost the path here, but oh, there it is, that. Wee birdie. This way. The rubbish, that way. I guess it gets blown in by the wind. There we go. This idyllic little lock here is called Loch Fannie. Seriously, Fannie. But I think in reality it's probably pronounced Fannie. But it's funny anyway, I think, from my schoolboy mind. But isn't it absolutely beautiful? You can walk right along the shore of it that goes down the hill a little bit. It's only about twice as long as this, and then you come to the big lock, which I think, rather than walking, I'm going to cycle up and have a look if I can find the path. They're not really paths, they're like sheep and deer tracks really. And I wouldn't recommend sort of walking through them without long trousers on because of ticks, especially in the summer. That's a hole. I don't want to go down that way, do I? Oh, here we go, look. It's a lot more wild than when I last came, but I guess all the forestry sort of finished here for now, so a lot of us grown back. You can see all the chopped wood. When I last came, all these young trees weren't here. That was all just like bare and horrible looking. See? There's Liza lying down, having a rest. I'll have a wee drink and then I'm going to carry on down the trail. Put this back on. It's really strange. It's like the front's really light and the back is like super heavy. So yeah, you still get a wee bit of a workout. That's what I'm drinking today. Why do they always make fingers so long in gloves? Look. Not everyone's got flipper hands. I know there's one size fits and all. I know there's one size fits all and all that sort of business. Look. Come on. I think I'm Slender Man or something. Anyway, just to give you an idea of scale, from there, which is Black Craig, to there, which is Cottering, is about 12 to 14 miles. And all of these wee hills, as we call them, they're all over half a kilometre high. And Cottering there's almost a kilometre high. It's really deceptive. I think they're probably, we think, there's an estimate, about 5 miles away. Something like that. So this way, to walk over there would, yeah, give you a good day's hiking probably, if you weren't used to it. Right. Let's head on to McCatterick. Oh, turned itself off. Okay, auto power off, I guess. No, I don't want 3. 2. That's nice. kind of shows you how low the gearing is on this bike. I've got an additional 10 kilograms of motor and battery and still able to start cycling in, I don't know what gear I'm in, 6th I think, something like that. I'm sure first gear on this is brilliant for getting up hills, but for a long trail, for going along trails, it's like absolutely useless. Because in first and second you're doing all of about 2 or 3 miles an hour. I'm not even sure if it's useful on a hill, because you'll just go over backwards, won't it? As it tries to wheelie itself. So yeah, with the Bafang on, I'm generally only using 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. I've actually locked 1st, 2nd and 3rd off, because I'm never going to use them. But realistically, even without pedal assist, the maximum speed of this bike is probably about 25, because you're just pedaling too quickly otherwise. Weather's coming in a bit. I've got my waterproofs though, so I'm okay. Looking at that, probably going to need them. Ooh, this bit looks a bit smoother. No, I spoke too soon. Right, I think that goes up to the oil, I'm not sure. There you go, it's like my cataract, isn't it? Let's see if we can get a better view. Ooh, it's all atmospheric like. A bit like this path. Ow, ow, ow. If you're coming down here, unlike me, you'll probably need full suspension. Bloody hell. I'm gonna have no nuts left. See, there's cars there. How did they get there? It must be forestry workers, surely. Yeah, there's a better view of that. Look at that, look. Oh, I know why they're here. Because there's a wee fishing or boat hut over there. So I reckon it belongs to these cars here. Right, I'm going to go further down because I think this trail sort of ends, I believe, and then come back up again. Yeah, definitely raining a wee bit. So there's more mountain mist to leave. Oh, it's just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So in the middle here, this long one, that's the Dungeon Hill range. I think that's Macaterick, and that big one in the mist over there is Marrick, and then the Rins again. That's the Rins, the Dungeon Hill range, a few little wee hills, which are not really wee, I think it's still 500 metres, and then the range of the Awful Hand. And it's definitely raining now, but I can probably beat it back, I think. I'm just going to see what's up here first. I think it's the end. Alright, it's the end. I head back up. Try and beat this rain. Oh well, she has no problems climbing hills, that's for sure. Just what I want her for. Bloody hell. My mechanical sympathy is crying. And if I was actually sitting down, I think so would my nuts be. Let's get past this bit and I'm going to check that nothing's loose. As you really should with a DIY build, or any build for that matter. No. Everything looks tight and how it should. I'm going to head up here, I think. Explore what's up here. I think you can get to the top of a wee hill this way. Almost, anyway. And get good views of another lot. I should really change it to waterproof soon. just so I don't get too cold. If you get soaked through to the core with the winds of the hills here, it's not good fun. See my lens. Oh, there's a deer right in front of me. Look, you see it? Hasn't seen me yet. I'll be really quiet. Should be now. Gone. Imagine having the ability to go across terrain like that. Right, I'm going to get my waterproofs on, I think. Hard to say whether I need them or not, because I'm not sure if this is rain or mountain mist. I think it's probably rain, so I'm going to stick them on anyway. Glad I bought a raincoat. I need somewhere to sit, really. I think here will do, because I've got to take my shoes off. Yeah, that's definitely rain. You can hear it now sitting down. So before I get too wet and uncomfy, I shall put these on. Yes, and I have got odd socks on as well, because I unloaded the tumble dryer and just grabbed the dearest ones that worked. Well, that's a shame, because I was going to put the drone up, but I think it's a bit too wet. Oh yeah, it's definitely rain now. I suppose you can hear it. Right, okay. So when I when the first video I did, second video I did with Liza here, I cycled all the way from over there up to the other side of this loch here, and that's probably about 4.5 to 5 miles away as well. But I think I'm going to head back before it gets too wet. Oh, she's powered off again. There we go. Yeah, I need to look at that. That's annoying. Every time the system auto shuts off, it resets your power assist. Which is probably fine if you go into the office, but not here. Alright, that's definitely rain. Good old Scottish rain now. I don't need to pedal much on the way home, it's all downhill. Well, back to the car, I should say, because I cheated. I've only done half the journey. Well, that's been fun. And I think I've definitely achieved exactly what I wanted to do, and that's to get up to the mountains much quicker than doing a hike and then climbing a hill. So I think that's opened up a whole lot of territory I can explore easily now. Which is exactly what I want. And not after speed, just after an easier time. It's a long way down there, or no, maybe not. It is in some places. See, my hands are getting cold now because of the rain. It doesn't take a lot. That was my crank arm hitting on the floor. The only thing I will say is if you want to use an e-bike as a way to get fit, then it's probably not very good at that. It's too easy. I mean, I probably am burning some calories, but not huge amounts. Better. Why do people leave? That's not on. Take your rubbish home. Alright, I am definitely going the right way. I can see the brake. She knows. This side looks smoother. Right. Just check my my clutch lever works. Yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely works. I can feel it cutting the motor. Well, happy, it's brilliant. Exactly what I wanted. I can hardly hear the motor. The tyres are much more noisy. Why do people keep bending the road signs for? Take note, fire. That was brilliant. That was cool. Yeah, well happy. Right, where's my keys? Right, yeah, inside my waterproof. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. That was epic. And I shall see you on another adventure soon. And thank you for any likes, comments, subscribes and all that sort of thing. All very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all 77 of you for being here. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Right. Get her away and get her back for a nice cup of tea, I think. See you soon.